Alrighty, so we're back on Suraction now. This is awesome. As you can see, it is me and Harmon online. It is some wicked stuff. But, yeah, we've been on for these past couple years, and we have made some significant upgrades. Most importantly, we have moved to Java. This is fantastic. We're actually playing a modded version of the game right now. Only light mods, like vanilla related. I think we got like a Wandering Villagers mod on. So if you see these guys, they're cool. But really only light mods, not too much. So yeah. Now we'll go ahead and start with the first part. We have the Suraction Town Hall. This is some wicked stuff. In here you can see kind of a map of the whole main area. Little Near King up there at the top. Otherwise, we got these benches. Kind of got people's names. Over here, some light storage we don't really ever use. We got better places for storage. Yeah, if you go up here at the top, these stairs are kind of difficult to go up, but if you make it all the way up to the top, you can see little banners, usually showing the history of the banners. Suraction proper, Knights of Fake Words. Lots of older stuff, like Suraction Dictatorship of 2022. We joke around that a lot. Harmon is out working on his castle right now, but we will swing by there later. But this is main Suraction proper. Now move on to the next big area. If we head right up here, we'll find my potion shop, the Ghostly Potion Shop, or whatever you want to call it. This is kind of a remake of an older build we had. I don't know if that was on the last world tour we did, but now I turned it to like some floating castle towers. Looks really cool on the skyline too. Here's our Christmas tree that's been up for like 3 years. Been way up too long. Now we got McDonald's. Little Mickey D's here. Maybe when we update the game and the mods get updated, we'll have good cushions so you can actually sit down. Otherwise, you can order your hamburger here. In here is a play place. That was fun. I think this was showcased on the last tour, but it wasn't as cool. It was probably like the bland, like brick one. And we got a cool sign. Up there, we got, I guess, the chorus fruit growing. Nothing too special about that. Right here, here's our giant copper player statue. On Legacy Lane. Yeah, we kind of named some of these roads. Down here, got the cactus. Oh. Whoops, that is my bed. And if we go through here, then you'll see that under here, there's a little area. There's the obsidian couch. There's a zombie in here somewhere. I have no clue where he is. Alright, you head down here, and you get to beautiful glass stained door with our librarians. This will probably be expanded out in the future, but the floor is looking pretty nice. I spent a good chunk of resources building that. Whoa, leg spike. Might be a couple leg spikes, not too much. Alright, now we'll work over here to the side build. Right here is like the public pool. This is some awesome stuff. In there, you kind of go swimming around a little bit. It's pretty cool stuff. More copper statues. We got a bunch of those hanging around the place. Candy cane left over from Christmas times. Guess there's a little grill right there. Now headed behind Town Hall is the court. I think this is the same courthouse that appeared in the last ones, but I could be wrong. Actually, I think I'm wrong. Oh, nothing's working. That's not good. Oh well. Okay, we're back. Yeah, courthouse. Cool looking thing. Right. Now we got this cool little statue out here. Got cocoa pods growing on these jungle trees. Not too much. Then we head down around here. This is one of my favorite things. So we low-key have this missing chunk. It is actually crazy. This was a weird like chunk glitch that happened in Bedrock. Then of course we utilized it. We also kind of had the option to keep it or not, and we decided, you know what, we'll go ahead and keep it. You know, it was a nice little mistake that Bedrock threw in there. And it was built on top of somebody's like castle that kind of looked horrible, so it was like Mojang's way of saying get rid of that. We got this random tent this guy kind of built. It was like a starter home. Interesting starter home. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah, if we go down here, here is our this is like our legacy area with our old builds, like OG Town Hall. This is not completely accurate. I mean, obviously there could use a little bit of work and like more to accurately depict it, but we haven't really had the chance to. Same thing with this one. This was like recreation of my old house, block for block, exactly where it was too, by the way. I used like 5 different screenshots to help recreate this. The deck lag spike. Oh, decoration's not. Are we serious? Are we doing this again? Okay, we're done. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna be lagging around a little bit. It's not too much. Yep. Over here is a nice little garden area with some oxeye daisies, white tulips, and azure bluettes. A little recreation of an old horse stable build I did. This guy's horse. Some bamboo. This right here, I really like this a lot. This is a recreation of one of my old houses from another Minecraft world. Mr. Harmanuri himself built it as a little surprise gift. Pretty happy about it. It's got a little pumpkin from like Halloween. Right here, as you can kind of see on the mini map, we got football field. Now, maybe we could utilize like sulfur cubes or something like that. Have an actual cool game we could play. But otherwise, this is kind of empty. Right here, this wonderful building is the community storage building. Yeah, this building has actually kind of been moved around a lot. But hopefully this will be one of its more final resting spots. Up here we have a giant cobblestone sign. It's cool. Oh, and then we have all these. Actually, this is a really cool road sign. Never seen this. Alright. And as we go down, we got this cool little tunnel. Going down over here. Now we got another little flower field. Ow. Got some sheep. Got some cows. I'm gonna do someone a favor. Oh. Oh, it uses a gate, not a... Okay. Yep, did someone a favor. Got them some wool. Alright, now over here. Now this was going to be like the location of like a cool little games arena. Though we've never really used it for that. But it was rebuilt and like redesigned just recently. So hopefully we'll be able to use it. I mean, we got a little cool looking natural light pouring in. Down here is like a little area where you can like, yeah, player 1, player 2, and you kind of beat each other up with your fist. Like a little boxing arena. Pretty cool. Now, for this next part, now that build over there was a recreation, but this little village and this little barn is actually a build from another world, and Bedrock kind of like messed up, and it kind of merged the two worlds. And these, I both built these, but they were in like completely different areas, and they somehow merged like right next to each other. So here's a cool little barn build. I really like this. And then here's like a little village inspired from some of the houses from Night of Near King. This is the only one with like real like decoration. The others are kind of empty because I'd never finished them on this world, and they kind of imported in, and all I really did was kind of smooth up the land around them. It's a really weird bug that happened, and you'll kind of see it a lot. Now out over here, we got some guy. He's currently building it, but he's kind of building a recreation of Endercon from a Minecraft story mode. I don't know what motivated him to do this, but hey, it looks cool, and it kind of inhabits a little area that would otherwise be uninhabited. Alright, now if we go fly down over here, at least I hope it's over here, you'll see spawn, which is still kind of messed up. You can kind of see the chunks we reset. This ugly build, which someone, like, this is from like 4 years ago. Somebody came on. They wanted to build like a cow pen. For some reason, they built it floating. Yeah, I don't know what their goal was with that, but it's been so far away. We just haven't really wanted to rebuild it. This over here. This was another build kind of based off some of the people's skins. We had this in another world and kind of like imported in. So we cleaned it up over here. You know. And these were in the Bedrock days before we ported it over to Java. So now that we're on Java, we're kind of secure. Oh. Alright, here we're going to have a long little flight. Still got a good chunk of the map to explore. I mean, we still got up here and then some more bits. Hopefully we don't get too much leg spikes. There's a little spawn tunnel. Right over here. I think this was another house that imported in. And it's kind of abandoned right now because we kind of stole some of the blocks that we wanted. Like, glitched back in. But stole some of the blocks we wanted, kind of left it alone. Over there, that's a gunpowder farm. It's kind of ugly looking, but we have no desire to make it look pretty. Well, we have a desire to make it look pretty, but we don't have the motivation to do that. Over here's some guy's windmill. He doesn't live in the windmill, but he lives in this weird little like cellar. Could use some work, but I don't think he's been on too much, so. Over here were our sheep farms. We had sheep in them, and then obviously when we ported the world to Java, like I think we lost like all of the like entities and like pets, so we've kind of been regathering them. But we've slowly been building up sheep. This is our nether portal. The nether is kind of chaotic, so we kind of won't go in there. Or maybe we will just later. This is the Super Mario 64 penguin, along with the Super Mario 64. Not Super Mario 64, just the Super Mario, like, Superstar. Igward's Castle. This used to be deep slate, and this used to be, like, obsidian. Then we changed it. Actually, originally it was spruce, so we changed it back to spruce from obsidian. And this was all deep slate. So then we changed it to a more appealing block. Oh. Yeah, we have all these rings. Right here is our giant meatball. I'm pretty sure it was inspired by Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Like our beacon beam goes up and then goes up through there. I don't know. This is a cool little area on top of our museum, which we can get to the museum right now. There's a museum. Got some cool stuff like Ghostly's first pickaxe, rubber chicken, Jeb's meat, old bow, lots of old stuff. Kind of go through here, like the prison. Like there was an area where we We had a prison, and then Harmon locked himself in a prison or something. It was some wicked stuff. World's finest. Lots of cool stuff right here. The netherite pickaxe. This is a piece of history. As you can see, the museum's not necessarily finished, but we're still collecting history. So right here is a statue that's been here for forever now. Out here is a little marketplace, because inside here, the bank, we have lots of villagers, so they all roam through here. Really cool chandelier. All looks pretty nice. Nice bike. Alright, then right here we have our stage or theater. Kind of go through here, these doors open, and you have this little lobby area. You can buy your tickets. It's kind of empty. Maybe we can add something to spruce it up. And then on the stage, it does look kind of weird. Then you look out and you can see the castle. Then obviously as you go around, there's this building, which I'm not gonna be completely honest. Whoa, little bear jumped. Town storage. This is the new town storage. I guess the other was some like community district town storage. But I guess this is a new building. Maybe villager beds or something. Not too for sure. It's a cool looking build though, so I'm not really complaining. Right here, I think is a cobblestone generator. Yep, you can mine cobble. Right here, obviously, a weird hotel. Little pig face. He's got a cool hat. Climb up the stairs, lagging out the game. Bunch of cows. Over here is our little villager breeder. And right over here is a little crop farm. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but there was this villager head. And this was another, like, corrupted build that, like, glitched into the world. It was our villager breeder, like, villager trading hall of that world. As you can see, the little stalls, they're all empty. But, I mean, it was a cool thing that got brought back in here. Not really something too crazy. Now, if you fly down over here, we got little crop farms. These are Harmon's. This is part of the Harmanuary estate. And here is the main building. It's got this cool little banner pattern. Just go in. You kind of go upstairs. See the whole thing. I guess that's a window. Got a little porch. Upstairs, little map. I don't know how long ago it's been updated, but hey, when you go out, you can see some more cool areas. Alright, we're gonna jump down. Over here is some little, like a little big tree right here. The Harmon Garden. This is like a cool little flying gas docking station. And here's a little barn, horse stable, camels, all that sort of stuff. Go down. Ooh, we can fly up here. This will be our next one. You can stop right up here. This is our newly built love garden. It used to be like down there, but we built a little floating island for it and put it up in the sky. Yeah, you can give little speeches, do stuff like this. And technically you can hold like a court case if you ever needed to, but we haven't had that much crime recently, so it's been very peaceful, very nice. Over here we have the Farhillian village. Just some nice simple towns. Oh, what is going on there? Yeah, this is one of my builds. Really proud of it. Got a little like town hall looking thing. Cool little church. You kind of go around, and it goes behind like the main castle right there. There's some horse stables. Goes around. There's a cool little ship, along with the Deer King sign that was rebuilt on the water. You can hear all these allays. I have a lot of allays right there. They're pretty useful from time to time, otherwise I just like to have them. Porkstopher Porkinson, he got trapped in this boat a few months ago, so I gave him a name. Obviously this is his main area of Far Hill. That's kind of where I keep all my storage. But in here is like the real main thing. This is the kind of little like courthouse area of the castle. Pretty cool. Nice little castle to live in. Over here we got the zoo. Oh, and there's more some stuff like little strider I built. Little arena and tent stuff. But up here we got a zoo. Yep, you see it right there. Right here we got llama. We had some armadillos. I have no clue where they are. We had armadillos in here. In here we got pandas. Ooh, that must have been pain to take. I think the jungle's like pretty far away. Right here is this weird looking water drain area. Over here we got some goats. Got a llama. Right here we got sniffers. Get lots of seeds. Give them back their seeds. Oh no, the armadillos are right here. Thought we had some in the desert. Oh well. Kind of go down. There's more of this little like jousting arena. We haven't jousted with any spears yet, but that'd be cool. Right here is a little like, Zelda reference. Then if you follow the road down here, you get to the Mr. Top Hat Slime's house. Right here. His basement's kind of chaotic. I don't think you guys want to see that. This is one of my favorite builds. I didn't build it, but Harmon did. It's a cool little church. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm not flying. Cool little church. Then we got, I guess, a couple of farms, a little wheat field. Oh. I'm bugging out. Okay. Okay, I'm just bugging out. Alright. Over here we got farms, Netherwort Farm, wheat field. All that important stuff. Then right over here we got Steve's Lava Chicken. It used to work, now it doesn't, kind of broke. So, I think we're going to scrap it, but if you ever decide to rebuild it, I guess stuff is there. In here is our armadillo farm. You know, look pretty cool. Right here is a little XP farm. Really small thing. I think you turn it on, then you take the flint and steel, you light the campfire, and you go down here and you fight all the mobs that drop. Here's a horse pin that glitched in from another world, so we don't really use it. I mean, this is a cool thing to have, I guess. Then right here, this used to be gold farm. I don't think it works anymore, but oh, I'm flying. Yeah, it doesn't work. Out of order. Oh, our menu is online. Okay. We had a gold farm here. It worked. It was pretty cool. Over here, we got this cool chicken build. This used to be the location of our gunpowder farm, but now it's an empty area, so we can build some new stuff there. Now as we go over here, we originally had like a halfway built Halloween town, so that's what the pumpkin is for. And ooh, spooky. But now we're repurposing for other stuff. We're going to build like mountain ranges and stuff. So, now we got a big mountain range up here. Use like a think we built like a schematic on a creative world, and then we got the resources and built it here. And then on top of there, oh, graveyard. But on top of here is where the Mr. Harmanuary himself is building his castle. Now he already has the castle built on like another like creative world, and he's using a schematic to put it in, but castle build's going pretty good. Alright, as we fly down to one of our last locations, we'll be able to see flying in. Whoop. This is a new little castle area that I'm working on. Saw this area here kind of flattened out the land nearby and building a little town right here. The mobs spawn like crazy in this flat area, but hey. But right here we got Orchid Kingdom. A lot of the houses are built, I mean, as you can kind of see on the map, some of them don't have roofs. Cool little fountain area that was stolen and put in the zoo, like the design. As we go through, you know, you kind of see the town a little bit. Starting to work on the outside wall, not completely finished though. And I can sleep real quick, so it'll be daytime, so I don't have to worry about the monsters of the night. And then up here, you can see where I'm building the castle. Like if you like head down the thing, there'll be some stairs. Probably have some like market stalls out here. And then I'm thinking about wrapping the town around more out here, so there'll be like a town expansion. So it's not like completely like symmetrical, even because like it kind of be a little odd to look at if you had like this perfectly symmetrical town. All like, because if you walk through here, the buildings, the roads and stuff are kind of symmetrical. And if they are offset, they're offset by like a balanced amount. Like this part out here is probably the least symmetrical thing about it, which is probably why it looks really good. But so like perfect looking town, if you probably expanded it out within these chunks out here, probably look really cool. Oh, but yeah, that was our Suraction World Tour for 2026. We've been playing on the past few years. Obviously, lots of changes, like the weird corruptions, the bugs. I mean, we've moved to Java Edition. That's a really big thing. We only play with a couple of light mods. It's not much. All vanilla. Like, just to enhance the base game. And we'll probably update the pack to latest version pretty soon. Hopefully the cushions we could utilize those in some of our builds. But yeah, this was the wonderful underground. Game's looking weird. Alright, there we go. This was our wonderful Suraction World Tour for 2026. Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.